Yesterday I got a question also about what equipment I use when I'm doing these videos, and it's quite simple equipment actually, because I have bought a lot of equipment, cameras and tripods and so on, but I don't use it for this because my iPhone 4S is so good. The video camera is incredible in the iPhone 4S. It records in 1080p in an excellent quality. And so I use that camera for these videos. And in my car, as I am at the moment, I put the iPhone 4S in my GPS holder. I have a GPS holder for my iPhone because I have the Navigon GPS app for iPhone, and I use it as a GPS. So I use that GPS holder when I'm in the car, and it works quite good. I thought it should be a lot of shakings and stuff, but it's quite stable actually doing the recordings. So it's a great GPS holder. Sometimes at work I use dashboard stickie, or what it's called, a small sticky gummy thing that I can put anywhere and have the iPhone on top of it, and it sticks there. It holds the iPhone. That little sticky thing I use on my monitor at work, and put the iPhone on the sticky, the dashboard sticky on my monitor, and then I can do the video in the right height and all. So that's how I use my iPhone at work too. When I'm home though, in the weekends, for example, when I do videos, I use the Logitech HD Pro webcam that I bought recently. It can only record in 720p, but with an excellent quality in widescreen and with build stabilization and autofocus and everything. Really great camera. But the camera should record in 1080p actually. The hardware supports it, but not on Mac. Logitech doesn't support Mac. So 1080p is only available on Windows, so quite boring. But that camera I use on two different tripods at home. One very large tripod and one short tripod sometimes that I can have everywhere. And now what software I use then? On the iPhone I use the Pro Camera app. It's a really great camera app for video recording because it has constant autofocus. So it focuses constantly, all the time. Much better than the standard camera app that comes with the iPhone, because that app doesn't focus so good. It focuses very slow. So when you sit in front of the camera and only talk and almost do no movements at all, then it often drops the focus and the video quality is very blurry. So the Pro Camera fixes that. It's a great camera. I really recommend it. And another feature in that camera, Pro Camera, is that you can use the volume button to start and stop a recording. And that's very useful, because when I put the iPhone 4S in my GPS holder, I don't see the screen anymore, so I can't click on a screen to start the recording. But I can now by just click on the volume button. Very easy and very useful. And also on my phone I use iMovie. iMovie is an excellent video editing app. I use it to make videos of still images. I use it to join video clips together. Sometimes I use it to do some cutting and so on. Really great. Software on my Mac though, my MacBook Air 11-inch that I use is Final Cut Pro X. Great software. I have never used Final Cut before, so it's my first version, so I don't care how it was before and so on. I like Final Cut Pro X. It's really great. I can do a lot of things in it. I've read the manual and I haven't learned everything yet, but a lot. And it's a great, really great video editing app. And on my Mac I also use ScreenFlow for recording my desktop. It's a great app to make tutorials and so on. And I also use Reflection, and it's an app to reflect my iPhone screen on the Mac, so I can record what I'm doing on my iPhone. It's a great app. That means that I can create videos that shows how to do different stuff on my iPhone. Really great. So that's the equipment I use actually. Not much. A GPS holder, my iPhone 4S, dashboard sticky, and software Pro Camera, iMovie, Final Cut Pro, ScreenFlow, and Reflection. That's all I need. My MacBook Air 11-inch also only have a 256 gigabyte SSD drive. So that's not much, because when you do video you need a lot of storage. So I have bought a portable hard drive to have for Final Cut Pro. So I need to have that little portable drive with me when I have my MacBook Air, because I can't start Final Cut Pro without it, because I have all my content on that drive for video editing and video recording and so on. So that's a drawback, because I would like to have only my MacBook Air and no extra drive for it, but I think it will take a lot of years before we have a 1 terabyte SSD drive that we can afford. So as long as we can't have a big SSD in the MacBook Air, then I need to have an external portable drive.